Are you wandering through life feeling disconnected from the wisdom you once held? Veins of remembered light guides you to uncover hidden currents of courage, clarity, and inner illumination that have been quietly waiting within you. Welcome to the Book of Unity, a mindful journey through words and reflection. We invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. The echoes of the labyrinth still linger. They do not fade quickly, nor are they meant to. Every whisper that guided you through the maze was a note in a larger song, one that did not end when the voices grew silent, but transformed into something subtler, something radiant. Now, as you step beyond the narrowing corridors, the air changes. It feels wider, like a memory expanding back into its source. The ground glows faintly beneath your feet, threaded with veins of soft gold, the remnants of paths once hidden. They pulse, faint but alive, as if the earth itself remembers what you had forgotten. You realize that every confusion was also a kind of instruction. Every shadowed turn, every unanswered echo was preparing your sight. Not your eyes, but the deeper vision that lies behind them. The labyrinth was never about finding the exit. It was about listening long enough to hear your own resonance within its walls. And now, beyond the maze, you begin to sense the great truth hidden beneath all searching. That light is not something to be found. It is something to be remembered. You pause at the edge of a vast plain. The wind carries no words, yet it feels articulate, a presence, not a sound. You look to the horizon and see how the sunlight drapes across the stone, how rivers glimmer beneath the surface, how even the smallest reflection seems to pulse with intention. The world hums quietly, and for the first time, you hum with it. You understand now. Remembering is not an act of the mind, but a movement of the soul. It is what happens when silence stops being empty and becomes alive. There was never a need to escape the labyrinth, only to walk far enough that its walls became transparent. For the walls were made of your own hesitation, your own forgetting, and the moment you recognized that, they ceased to exist. The light that now runs through the stones, through the veins of the earth, through your very breath, is not new. It was always there, patient, waiting, faithful. It is the first light that ever saw you, and the last that will remain when all seeking ends. You close your eyes, and instead of darkness, you see a glow spreading inward. It does not demand. It does not speak. It simply reveals. This is the light of remembrance, not of what was lost, but of what has never left. The pulse of the eternal moving quietly through your veins. The unseen pattern that unites every step, every silence, every shadow into one vast tapestry of becoming. And as you stand there, breathing in the calm of your own recognition, you realize that unity was never something to reach for. It is something that has been breathing through you all along. You are the labyrinth, the seeker, and the light, and all three have finally remembered each other. If this verse touched your heart or sparked reflection, let us know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Book of Unity.